Taking a look at your morning brief. Marta, Nicole, and Emily with you. And mosquitoes. How much do you guys love mosquitoes?
Love mosquitoes.
Oh, they're awful little creatures, aren't they? Well, here are reasons, well, ways, I guess, you can avoid getting eaten alive this summer. Take a look. I think there's some other things too, like your blood type has something to do with it.
Yeah, so you said that they don't like O blood type.
I think it's they don't like it or they do like it. I can't remember.
They liked O.
But for some, I don't get bit by mosquitoes,
Me
and it's
neither.
not because I don't shower or like not wear perfume or any of those
What
things.
is it?
I
Because
don't.
they love me.
I think if you and I were together, they would attack you, and I would maybe get like one mosquito bite.
Maybe I'm too clean because they like the.
She took a
Just
jab
kidding.
at
She
you.
smells wonderful.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. All right.
You know what though? Bats are your friends if you don't like mosquitoes because they eat mosquitoes.
Right.
Yeah,
I was wondering where you were going with
Yeah.
that. So Nicole would like some bats to live in her house.
I was just thinking this because when we were at the cottage over our vacation last week, all of a sudden I was pulling up the the umbrella.
Okay.
Oh.
Bats were living in it, and they just started flying all over the
Did you
place.
scream
It
and
was
run?
I made my husband bang them out. Yeah,
That's amazing.
total segue.
Okay, let's talk about what's happening in the West. Welcome to the morning brief. Marta, Nicole, and Emily with you. And nobody likes getting eaten by mosquitoes.
No, no one does like them.
But did you guys know that there are some things that you can do to actually prevent them from biting you?
Let's find out more.
Very interesting. I mean, we were just talking about blood type. Apparently that has something to do with it too. If you're an O blood type, mosquitoes tend to like you more. But I kind of disagree with that because I'm O blood type and mosquitoes don't like me at all.
They don't? Are you often in areas that have a lot of mosquitoes?
Well, yeah, and if I'm with somebody who the mosquitoes love, like you, if you
Right.
and I were together, you would
I
get
would get
eaten
attacked.
alive, and I would maybe have like 1 or 2 mosquito bites. And it's not because I don't shower, and I
you
like the odd
sure about
cocktail.
that? No, I'm
So
just
I mean, and I wear perfume. So
Interesting.
yeah.
Maybe you're the exception to the O rule.
I'm wondering if I've just been bitten so much in my lifetime,
Yeah,
like
'cause
when
I
I
feel
was
like
younger and went camping, I'm just like immune.
At the
now.
beginning
They're
of the
done.
summer, I always get like some big thing on my forehead or my eye, like this big bulge,
Do you swell up?
and yeah, like somewhere on my face, and
Always.
then as in the next few weeks, they don't bother me.
So I wonder if you get immune to it.
Maybe you can. But it's
Yeah.
a story to look into. Here's another story. The weather across the country. We'll kick it off in the west.
Thanks for joining us on the Morning Brief. Marta, Nicole, and Emily with you. And recently we've heard of stories of bats on a plane. We've now just had a story come out this morning of birds on a plane in Moscow. Now, we've been talking about condensation, heat, humidity. Imagine this happened to you while you were just about to take off.
Thank God they were just on the tarmac, though. Can you imagine if that happened in the air?
No, I would freak out.
Oh no, that would be a whole different story.
I think I'd freak out even on the tarmac.
It's terrifying. You know who I would never be in those situations? The person filming it.
Yeah.
Who are those
I don't
people?
think I would pull out my phone. That wouldn't be my first instinct.
Well, if I was
It
with
might
my-
be now.
I mean, if you were with your kids,
Yeah, my
you'd
kids.
be more so kind of damage controlling their reaction to it.
I don't know. I feel like my kids would be entertained.
Maybe.
They'd be like, whoa, we
Maybe.
can't see anything. This is great. They'd be running up and down the aisle. It'd be
It's
chaos.
scary.
It would be chaos. Okay, let's switch our gears to some active weather today. We are going to be seeing the chance of isolated thunderstorms yet again right across the prairie provinces.
Good morning, I'm Marta Czurylowicz. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. Let's take a look at the upper air pattern that's dictating much of our weather from coast to coast. There's going to be some colder temperatures in through the prairies, but first some scattered showers and risk of thunderstorms through southern Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and northwestern Ontario. The risk pretty widespread, but most of Manitoba in through the Interlake and then a lot of the northwestern part of Ontario could see some heavy rainfall, and that cool down that I was talking about, well, the temperatures are dropping below seasonal to the end of the work week. You can see some of those temperatures here, and in through the prairies, still some of those unsettled conditions through the week, lots of rain, and then the humidity returns for Ontario, pumping in some of that moisture and bringing those temperatures up to feel closer to 30 and 40 by the weekend. Well, there is some active weather in through the prairies, bringing with it some significant rainfall amounts, and that's because of an upper trough that's bringing with it this continuous active weather. And if you take a quick look, it's going to be pushing down in through the northern part of BC, and that rainfall, well, it can turn into snow. So there will be some snowfall accumulation. For more stories like this, head to our website at theweathernetwork.com.